So when we meet, we basically work on our robot individually. There are some people who do the programming for it, while the rest of us work on building it or drawing the designs or working out kinks in the design that's already been made.
We have 2 teams currently this year, and we meet on Mondays and Tuesdays normally. I do all the drawings and all the brainstorming, and I write down all the ideas the team has, and I make notations of what's going on with the bot.
There's some times where it's just easy, like you just sit down, you can put a few screws and some metal in together and make it come out the way you designed it. And there are other times where you're stuck on a design process or stuck like trying to figure out how to configure 2 motors together.
This year we're entering the VEX Robotics competition, and we're going to have to do a couple different things. We're picking up balls and throwing them, buckyballs and beach balls, and we're also climbing on poles. One of the main constraints is we can only use VEX Robotics parts. Also, the robot can only be within, I think it's 1.5 foot cube, and there are some other specific rules like that we have to follow.
So we built the base. This was straight out of the instructions. Then we added this. It's called the VEXNet controller. This is what we have, this plug in here that lets it connect to the game controller so we can make it move and go. This here is a bracket. We're going to put an arm on it so it can go up and down, pick up balls for competition and game. And these plugs here are what we will plug extra motors into for the arm and other devices to make it connect straight to the controller, which we will program the buttons to make it do different things.
I think that the world that you students are moving into is going to be primarily filled with some sort of robotics, either mechanical like in cars and trucks and things like that. And I think kids who understand how they work and how to make them work are going to have a foot up on employment.
The teams will finish their robots and compete on May 17th at Oakville High School. With Nick VanWinkle, I'm Jake Lipina for Channel 97 News.